How you doing, love? Sorry if it was a bit of a shock today. I don't notice it anymore, but I know it can be strange if you aren't used to it. This is how I grew up, and I'm glad you got to get a taste of it. Finally.
No, babe, it's okay. I'm fine. It was fun, actually. I've only ever seen or heard about the British aristocratic families on TV or in movies. It was such a cool experience to see what you guys are all like when you are gathered together for a very formal dinner. I was so nervous at first, but I think I loosened up a little bit towards the end. Of course, what with your family being a direct descendant of a baron, I already expected your parents to be super strict.
I don't know. I think it could have been better. It was a formal dinner, but it was also a chance to properly introduce you to my family, and for you to get to know them. Everyone was so bloody stiff, weren't they? I could count the smiles on one hand.
It's fine, really. As much as all of this is new to me, I'm sure your side of the family needs time to adjust to me, too. What did your mother say? Did she say anything to you after the dinner?
She didn't say much. Don't worry about it, love.
If she said something to you, especially about me, I want to know. I'll be okay. I can handle it.
I mean, of course my mum went on about our royal bloodline and all that bollocks. And that's what she always says, to anyone who would listen. There's nothing you need to worry yourself about. I love you, and I chose you. What is she going to do about it? In it. All I need to do is remind her that I have the final say in who I marry. Of course, I will have to sugarcoat it somehow, but that shouldn't be too hard.
Do you really think you and I will be allowed to get married? I kept imagining someone to start yelling at me for butting in where I don't belong. Maybe nobody thought it was worth making a scene like that at a dinner, but who knows if they will think the same thing at the wedding. The pastor is even going to say, "If anyone objects, speak now or forever hold your tongue." If anyone actually takes that opportunity, I feel like it's going to be at our wedding.
No, darling, don't be daft. That's never going to happen. I will not allow it. If anyone has anything to say about you and me, they will have to go through me first. I'm telling you, I've got this. Don't you worry your pretty little self.
Okay, you're right. I can't do much else but worry if I keep thinking about it. So I might as well just stop.
You must be exhausted from being so nervous and on guard. Why don't you go on and get to bed now? It's already late.
Okay, I think I will. Not before I take a nice hot bath, though. You get to bed too, babe. I know you have an early morning tomorrow.
Sleep tight, my love. I will call you tomorrow morning. Good night. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, sweetie. You went to go meet Richard's parents today, didn't you? How did it go? What are they like? Are they super proper, like you imagined? Are they posh? I thought you would have called me about it by now. But I didn't get a single message from you. I got worried, so I texted. Sorry if your phone is buzzing like crazy at dinner still. Oops.
No, Mom, it's fine. I was so nervous. I was drawing a bath so I can defrost my muscles before going to bed. I've been tense all day. I don't think I blinked more than 3 times during the whole dinner.
Oh no. What are you so nervous about? They are still people, just like you and me. So, what are they like?
You know, basically everything we pictured. Super proper, not a single hunched back. Their accent was so British that I felt like I was being read a nature documentary. It was so cool, but definitely intimidating. They're all super proud, almost to the point where they came off a little arrogant even. But they have every right to be proud, what with them having a baron for an ancestor. Richard did always say things to me like, "I can't help it. I come from a very long line of noble men." Always with the "I can't help it." And he did warn me that his mother has always been very strict. So I can't say I wasn't fully warned. I went into it knowing full well I will not be welcomed into the family with open arms and Hawaiian leis.
And why not? They should be so lucky to have a great American gal like you be their daughter-in-law. They could probably use an upbeat, youthful, positive spirit like you. I knew I should have pushed you more to break up with Richard already. I totally thought you two would just eventually fizzle out or something. If only I had known you guys would end up getting engaged to be married. Are you sure, baby? Are you 100% sure that Richard is the man you want to spend the rest of your life with? Richard Baron, His Majesty the 15th? Father of dragons?
Mom, stop! I love him. You know that. I'm not going to just marry some random dude. I'm going to marry the love of my life. Don't you think I would have thought about it for a minute before saying yes to his proposal?
I guess you're right. You do have a point there, honey. But still, I am your mom. I worry about you. Because I really don't see you having a great time being a part of that family. I don't see it being breezy or fun or comfortable. At all. They are going to suffocate you with their stuck-up, old-fashioned, British, weirdo, traditional way of life. I guess I just don't like the idea of you voluntarily going into a lifelong contract without really knowing what it has waiting for you.
Mom, I understand you are worried. I really do. But you don't know Richard that well, and you haven't met his parents like I have. They are strict and frigid, but I could tell they are warm and soft when they have good reasons to be. Like you said, they are still human just like us. I'm sure you will agree with me once you get to meet them for yourself.
Am I a bad mother if I tell you I am kind of dreading it? Because I am. They sound like intimidating people. And if I know anything about myself, I know I am going to make a huge fool out of myself by talking too much or freezing up entirely. Or, as they probably say, make a huge arse out of meself in it.
Mom! He really does sound like that, doesn't he?
Okay, well, I won't say anything else on the matter. I'm pretty confident I raised a girl who knows what she wants. Just be safe for me, baby. Okay? Don't get hurt.
Okay, Mama, I'll be fine. I think Richard's parents mentioned something about inviting you over for dinner sometime next month. I will talk to Richard about it and get back to you with a more definitive date.
That sounds great, baby. Now go to bed, milady. It's way past your bedtime.
Yes, Mom. Good night.
Brittany.
Hey, Mom.
I have a super-duper serious question for you. Do you really have to go through with this wedding? Like, are you 1000% absolutely positively sure about this?
Why? Did you feel a little uncomfortable today?
No, not a little. I thought I was in a police interrogation room in a bad action movie. Those people, they ambushed you with all those relatives they brought in. Asking you and me question after question like we are applicants for a prestigious job. What do they think we are? Some wannabes? The whole time, all I could think was, oh God, I hope Brittany doesn't want to go through with this wedding. Oh God, these are the people my daughter will have to call her family now? That's what I was thinking the whole time. I don't remember anything that I ate or drank. I was so preoccupied.
Aw, Mom. I thought it actually went pretty well today. Compared to the other dinner I had. That was pretty scary. I don't know how people can eat so fast, but also talk all they want without any food in their mouth.
Remember what I said about how hard it will be for you if you went ahead with this marriage? You are signing yourself up to be a forever trainee, but without ever becoming one of them. A marriage is not something you should consider lightly. It's different from dating.
No, Mom, I'm telling you. I've thought about this long and hard. Trust me. Give me some credit. I am a big girl. Besides, it's not like I will have to live with all of Richard's extended family or anything. What matters is Richard and I are together. And we are happy.
I must say, Richard does seem like a stand-up guy. He is such a gentleman. It's so sad that we don't see too many of those in America these days.
Right? He is the most chivalrous man I've ever met. And it's not just pretenses either. He is actually so considerate. That's why I am marrying him, Mom.
I understand. I'm just looking out for you, sweetheart. Now, you promise me that if they ever treat you with any less than with the utmost respect that you well deserve, you get the hell out of there. Can you promise me that?
Okay, Mom. I promise. I will not let them treat me like I am beneath them. That's what you were worried about, right? Mom, you must be so tired. You made a long trip to get here today. You should get some sleep.
I am pretty worn out, actually. It had been a while since I sat on a train for so long. I better get to bed before I cramp up tomorrow.
Okay, Mama. Thank you for coming today. It meant a lot to me. And to Richard. I will call you again soon. Love you. Good night, Mom.
Brittany, darling, where have you run off to this time? I can never seem to catch you when you're home where you belong. Are you out shopping? Getting coffee? When will you be coming back? I would love a cuppa while I'm here.
Hi, Mrs. Barron. It's Brittany. Yes, I am at work right now. Oh no, are you at my house? I didn't know you were visiting today. I'm so sorry.
Nonsense. A mother doesn't need to give notice to visit her own son's house. And what is this work business you are talking about? You are still working. Doing what? Your duties are to your husband and your home. Have you forgotten everything I told you when we first met? I believe I was very clear about what I wanted in a daughter-in-law, if she ever wants to be worthy of being a part of our very, very prestigious family. Have you forgotten, or have you chosen to disregard my wishes?
Mrs. Barron, I'm sorry if you didn't like the fact that I had a job. But you knew about it from the beginning. And I've had a job the whole time I was dating Richard.
Did I or did I not tell you to quit your job, darling? What job could possibly be more important than your wifely duties that you would forsake your home and husband? I will not let you drag our good Barron name through the mud by pretending to be someone you shouldn't be. You are a member of the Barron family now, and as such, you must uphold your responsibilities like the rest of us. The Barron title is not to be claimed lightly.
Mrs. Barron, I understand. I am taking care of everything at home, too. You don't need to worry about that. But it's hard for us to live comfortably on Richard's salary alone. So I am going to have to keep my job for a while.
How dare you! I have never! Richard is working day and night to provide for you, as he should. How dare you belittle him with his salary like that? He easily makes $2,500 a month. How is that not enough for you? Are you dining on gold and diamonds? No wonder you still don't have a baby on the way after 3 years of marriage. You are never at home.
Not that it's any of your business. Richard and I talked about it and we both decided we want to wait to have kids. We are still enjoying just being together, so we aren't going to rush into anything. Besides, just because we want to have kids doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. Don't worry. I promise you will be the first one to know if and when I do get pregnant, Mrs. Barron.
This is why I was against you two getting married. I knew you would come in here, staring us up with your American mentality, disregarding our traditions and ideologies. You want to be a baron, but you refuse to act like one. That is not right, is it? I should have insisted harder. If only it weren't for Richard's smooth talking. I would have never allowed a nobody like you to come into this family.
Why do you think I am a nobody? How did you figure that? Just because I'm American and I don't know who my ancestors were, doesn't make me a nobody, Mrs. Barron. Who knows? Maybe I have a famous general or something in my family tree. Or an oil tycoon.
That is a smashing theory. No matter. I was just coming to tell you about the dinner next weekend. I can do without the cuppa. I presume you haven't forgotten about the dinner. I've already sent you the menu.
No, Mrs. Barron. I have it down on my calendar. I haven't forgotten.
We have lots to prepare, so make sure you get there before dawn. Us barons do not look kindly on tardiness.
Yes, Mrs. Barron. I will be there before sunrise. I promise.
And hurry up and quit your little job. It is unnecessary, and it is an insult to all the baron wives before you. I will not tolerate it for much longer. My son needs an obedient wife.
Soon, Mrs. Barron.
I would absolutely love it to not have to spell everything out for you. It's been 3 years, for God's sake.
Hey, babe. Did you know your mom was going to come visit today? I wish you had told me that. I was blindsided.
Oh, sorry, darling. It must have slipped my mind. I am very busy at work these days. Positively swamped. She just wanted to see how we were doing, so I told her she could let herself in since she has the spare key. All good, innit?
No, babe. She might be your mom, so you're okay with her coming and going as she pleases. But I need some boundaries, especially when it comes to her coming to our house unannounced. I don't like that. What if I had dirty laundry strewn about? Can you understand that?
Darling, it has been 3 years. I thought she must have gotten used to unannounced visits by now. You know she doesn't come because she wants to poke fun at us or anything. She just misses me. That's all, love.
Why do I have to be the one to always get used to your ways? Why can't you at least meet me halfway? It's not like I am saying your mom should never visit us. I just would have preferred a text or something to let me know. Like a normal person. Do you even know what your mom said to me today? She told me to quit my job so I can be a better wife. Essentially, that's what she said. What do you think about that?
She did. That can't have been pleasant. I'm sorry, love. What can you do? She is too set in her own ways. Let her say what she wants. In one ear, out the other.
I hate the things I have to get used to. Anyway, your mom also reminded me about the dinner next weekend. You didn't forget, did you? We have to get there before sunrise to help prepare for it.
I have already requested the Friday off. It will be another successful dinner if you are helping with it. My talented chef wife.
It's going to be another weekend full of chores. Maybe this time you don't just sit around drinking brandy and come help for once?
I know, love. I would love to help you. Absolutely. But you know how it is. My mum is very particular about who comes into her kitchen. Men are not allowed to come into my mum's kitchen. She will go mental. If I dare to set foot in the kitchen, that will only make my mum take it out on you. We don't want that, do we?
Yeah. How convenient for you. Then how come you refuse to set foot in your own kitchen, too? I don't bite your head off. Why don't you offer to help at home?
I wish I could, love. But I'm just so tired after a long day at work. Surely you can understand that, eh?
Oh, just forget it. Who am I kidding? This is going nowhere. Just tell your mom to either come with a bit of a notice or have her give back the spare key. Okay?
All right. I will have a chat with her. Hey, Brett. Are you still up? You had another one of those barren family dinners today, didn't you? My poor baby. How did it go? I bet you're exhausted.
Mom! I was just thinking about calling you, but I thought maybe you were already asleep. What are you doing up?
I was watching this new comedy show on Netflix. It's so funny I couldn't stop. I didn't even realize it was so late. And then I noticed that it was the last weekend of the month, so I figured you would be knees deep in the Baron's dinner aftermath by now. How did it go this time? Are you still standing? My little trooper.
I am exhausted. I could pass out any moment. Tonight I helped make some French dish where I had to peel about 700 potatoes and slice them into paper-thin sheets. I don't think I will be eating any potatoes for a while. Just the thought of it makes me gag. Ugh.
Wow. The French and their potatoes. Did Richard just sit around drinking scotch again while you were busting your butt in the kitchen?
Yeah. Apparently, barren men are not allowed to set foot in the kitchen. And if he tries, it will make his mom mad and take out her anger at me. So I stopped arguing about it altogether. Nothing has changed on his end since the wedding.
That Richard. He acted like there was nothing in the world he wouldn't do for you. But I guess even you weren't above his precious family. I wish you had reconsidered. I hate that you are being worked to the bone for those unnecessary dinners. And for what? So people can criticize how much you messed up their 1,000-year-old recipe?
I know! It's so stupid and pointless. It's not like they have super important politics to discuss at dinner either. All they do is talk about TV shows and celebrities. By the way, I've actually noticed something odd with the Barons.
What is it? What odd thing?
Well, you know how they pride themselves as being a direct descendant from a baron? And that's why their last name is Baron and all that. But now that I am slowly getting used to the British culture, and accent especially, I'm realizing that they don't really act all that proper. I guess their accent made it sound like they were being proper, but they really aren't. They're actually very crude and slangy and straight up vulgar sometimes. I am starting to think they are either super out of touch with their nobility or just plain pretending.
Pretending? Pretending to be what? Posh?
A little bit, yeah. People say class isn't something you can buy with money. The Barons aren't ultra rich or anything, but I thought they were proud people continuing on with their lineage with what they have. But it's like, I still expected them to be classy, you know? If they were really Barons. I don't know if that made sense. I'm too tired to be articulate right now. I don't know. It just feels like the Barons can't be noble. It's just a gut feeling.
A woman's intuition is usually never wrong, Britt. You might be onto something here. Should you look into it, do you think?
I did, a little bit. Apparently, you can actually buy a title in Scotland if you buy some land. But I don't know if it's legit or kind of like that name-your-own-constellation kits we saw at the bookstore one time.
Come on. You really think they could have bought their title and have been pretending this whole time? That is some serious commitment. Why would they lie about something like that, though?
It's a bit of a stretch, I know. I'm probably way off. I must be resenting them deep down if I'm cooking up crazy theories like this.
Yeah, try not to think about it anymore. It's not going to do you any good. It will just drive you crazier and crazier.
Yeah, my head is a pile of mush right now. I need to go to bed if I want to make it to work on time tomorrow. Maybe I won't take my makeup off tonight. If I sleep on my back, I can probably get up and go straight to work, right?
I should get to bed too. I'm tired from sitting around watching TV. I can only imagine how tired you must be.
Okay, Mama. Good night. I love you. Hey, babe. I was doing some deep cleaning today, and I was going through some papers in your office. And I found this old-looking piece of document with one of the older books. You know, the collection you said you got from your great-grandfather? Do you have any idea what this might be? It's barely legible.
Whoa, where did you find that? What are you doing snooping around my office, love?
I wasn't. I was cleaning it out. It's so dusty in there. I told you I was going to go in and clean today, Richard. What is this document? Is it important?
It's nothing. It's just rubbish. Probably some old certificate or deed or something like that in it. Nothing too important. I just kept it because it looked neat. You don't have to worry about it. If you could put it back where you found it, that would be just peachy, love.
A certificate? Or a deed?
Yeah, I'm sure that's all there is to it. No need to fret about it. Just put it back where you found it, and I'll come home to take another look.
Okay, babe. I'll set it on your desk so you don't forget. I wish I could decipher what it says. It looks important.
That's good, love. I will deal with it once I get home. And if you could, don't go through my stuff without asking me first. Yeah?
You're right. Sorry. Well. Which one of you proud descendants of a baron would like to explain these to me?
What is it?
What is it? Really? Sure, I will tell you what those are. The first one is an official document I found in Richard's office the other day, proving that you guys bought a noble title off some baron in the 1700s. Apparently, the economy was so awful that people did anything and sold anything to make ends meet. That poor baron family must have been desperate. But I bet, like a real nobility, they probably thought selling their title didn't mean they were losing their identity. I bet they had every intention of priding themselves as barons even without the official title. As for the other two documents, oh, you're all going to love this. I went ahead and applied to get a genealogically accurate ancestry map for you barons. And guess what I heard back? You guys were peasants. Pig feeding, chicken slaughtering, wheat harvesting peasants. If you have a long line of anything, it's just common British blood. You guys sure have been in England for as long as the British history itself.
What are you doing, Britt? What is all this? How did you get those documents?
I got them through reliable sources. Trust me, I wouldn't have confronted you with fakes. Maybe you should have done a better job of covering it up when I found the first document the other day. You got all flustered and started rambling, so I thought something was up. So I did a little digging, and one thing led to another. I found that you guys were originally named Miller. You know, like those who mill wheat. And in the early 1990s, which is freakishly recent if you think about it, your grandfather went before a judge and officially and legally changed his last name from Miller to Baron.
This is bollocks. So what if my ancestors bought the title? They must have bought it through proper channels, if they have a document stating the transfer. It doesn't make us any less of a baron bloodline.
Maybe so. Maybe, in a way, you have been a noble family once, by way of what could only be described as extortion. Maybe for a time being, your ancestors tried real hard to be worthy of their new title. But to look down on other people, judging them by their upbringing, you didn't have the right to do that. Even if you were a long line of barons and baronesses, who gave you the right to dismiss other families, let alone your daughter-in-laws? I've heard you mention countless times the importance of assigned gender roles because, back in the day, noble people adhered to them. Well, you know what else they adhered to? Human decency, generosity, and class.
Whoa, this is uncalled for, Britt. You have no idea what you're talking about. If we bought the title, then the title is now rightfully ours to claim.
Richard, why don't you sit this one out? I don't imagine you have anything of value to add to this discovery, seeing as how you were just a kid when your grandfather changed your surname. Besides, the way you enabled your mother probably had a hand in pushing Brittany to go digging into your past. I've heard about how you act all posh and gentlemanly around people, but as soon as the curtains close and there is no audience left but your wife and your mother, you become a lazy sloth. If you hadn't known about your family's secret, then you could have done something to make things better. But it looks like you knew all along, if not take it upon yourself to keep up the pretenses. And yet, you enabled your mother when she belittled my daughter, treated her like a maid, and said awful things, all in the name of proud family tradition.
No, you're absolutely right, Mrs. Butler. But all I'm saying is that, no matter our humble beginnings, there is no doubt in where we stand today, as a family. He is right. You are right, Richard dear. What does it matter how we started? We are doing well with what we were dealt. Isn't that enough?
If you say so. I am so happy for you that you got to pay your way up the social ladder. I can't believe there aren't more people out there who are doing that. It's so easy. Anyway, I am divorcing your peasant son, Mrs. Baron. Your Highness, Majesty.
What? Divorce? Britt, love, what are you on about? A divorce? You and Richard? How dare you say that lightly? Divorce isn't a matter to be taken lightly at all. You can't up and decide to leave a marriage behind. This isn't child's play.
I've already made up my mind. Aren't you happy that you won't have to suffer my poor, low-class existence? Besides, I don't think even butlers back in the day were allowed to mingle with lowly peasants. Why don't you run along and find a new daughter-in-law who is on your level? Maybe a butcher, or a carpenter, or a tailor. Wow, I've never noticed how many surnames there are that come from occupations.
All right, look, Britt, I think you are overreacting here. Take a deep breath and give yourself a minute to calm down. You know I have nothing but love for you, right? You do know that. We can get through this tiny hiccup.
Do you? Do you love me? Really? Then either you have no idea how to love another human being, or you have been lying to my face this whole time. You are all talk, no action. You lot wanted nothing but an easy, free servant who was willing to bend over backwards trying to be a good fit, in the shape of a wife and daughter-in-law. You are all sick. I sincerely hope I never have to lay eyes on any one of you ever again. I hope your nobility continues to treat you well. Who knows? Maybe Richard will score a real countess next. I hope he does. That way you guys can experience what it's like to be looked down upon for your family's social standing. Goodbye. My husband, now ex-husband, had always prided himself as coming from a long line of great nobility in England. As an American who grew up in the Midwest, I had little to no reason for doubting his claims. I would be lying if I said I didn't suspect anything, because there were times the barons didn't seem quite comfortable with their own skin. I simply chalked it up to them being stiff and proper. I had no reason to dig deeper. Until, that is, I found the document in his office. It was a certification stating the purchase of a baron and baroness title, dating back to the 1700s. When the economy got so bad, noble families would sell their title to the highest bidder and secure a lump sum of money to tide them over. Most of those people were, however, older couples whose children had all been married off to other noble families and had nothing much to lose. The barons really took their game of pretending to the next level, changing their surname to announce their standing like that, and hosting extravagant dinner parties to mimic what they thought was a noble tradition. I am glad I allowed myself to listen to my intuition. Otherwise, I would never have found out about their past. What's worse is that I would have been stuck with the awful family for longer than I deserved. Now, with the help of those documents that acted as irrefutable evidence of marriage by deception, I was able to be granted a divorce from a sympathetic judge. It didn't sound like I was her first fake nobility marriage case. People out there will do anything for a sense of importance. As for the barons, they are still keeping up the pretenses, believing they have every right to act noble and claim they are descendants of a baron. I don't see them changing their ways anytime soon. Whatever floats their boat, in my honest opinion. Or, as they might have said, whatever tickles their fancy. I have nothing left tying me to them in any way, shape, or form. I am now focusing on enjoying living back at home with my mom and being forced to watch this new comedy show she's discovered on Netflix every night before bed. I'm not going to lie. This is the most comfortable and relaxed I have ever been in 3 years. I won't have to worry about going to work on half an hour's sleep anymore, thanks to my mom's small, cozy dinners.
Kai!
What is it, Zoe?
I'm not strong enough to get the lid off this jar of blueberry jam. Would you please be able to open it for me?
Yeah, that's fine. Hand it over to me.
Thank you so much. Who am I going to ask to do these little things for me now that you're moving out and getting married? The house won't be the same without you.
It's not like we're going to stop being brother and sister just because I'm getting married. There's no need to be dramatic about it. I'll call you as often as I can.
Even so, now that you have Delaney, I'm not going to be the number one girl in your life anymore. I'm so jealous of her, you know.
Did you hear that, babe? If even my sister is jealous of you, it's a good testament to how much of a catch I am.
I really hope we can be the best of friends going forward, Delaney. I don't want to lose my close relationship with my brother just because he's getting married.
I'd love for us to be friends as well, Zoe. I wouldn't want to get in between such a close sibling relationship.
Don't you go trying to scare her off now, okay, Zoe? If you cause my wife to be upset, I might just have to cut contact with you.
There's no need to talk like that. I have no intention of upsetting her. Don't you worry. Are you really starting to take sides already? You really are petty.
Aw, are you mad at me?
Whatever. Just leave me alone.
I'm just messing with you. How about this weekend we go on a little brother-sister date? Just the two of us. What do you say? Please don't be mad at me anymore.
Are you sure that's okay? I wouldn't have thought that Delaney would be okay with something like that.
Oh, it's fine. Delaney isn't the sort of person to get upset over something like that, you see. You're a very generous person, aren't you, babe?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Don't worry about me and have a good time with each other. It's nice to see a brother and sister who get along so well.
Wow! Thank you for being so understanding. You're so cool, Delaney.
Of course she is. I chose her after all, and I have impeccable taste.
Okay. There's no need to brag. Oh, and by the way, Kai, would you mind coming into my room for a second? I think my desk lamp is broken, and I just wanted to ask you to take a look at it.
Okay, sure. Will do. Does it make you upset?
I'm sorry, what? The relationship between Kai and Zoe? No, of course not. Why would I be upset about a brother and sister having a good relationship with each other?
I think it would be perfectly valid if you were to be upset about it, you know. They're a little closer than most brothers and sisters, aren't they?
Well, to be honest, they are the first brother and sister I have ever seen that have such a good relationship with each other. So I did marvel at it a little. I have a younger brother and we're practically strangers now that we're both adults.
I feel like it usually is more normal for siblings to drift apart as they get older. But I always put a strong emphasis on nurturing family bonds and making sure that we all look after each other. When you get old, all you have left is family, you see.
That's right. Seeing how Kai and Zoe are around each other has made me wish that I had tried harder to have a relationship with my brother. It makes me regret being so indifferent to him for so many years.
Even so, I'm relieved that you're so understanding about the situation. I was worried that my son would never be able to get married because any woman he proposed to would be uncomfortable with their relationship and break things off.
No matter how jealous of a person you may be, I really do think that people who get jealous of their partner's siblings are taking things a step too far. I'm fine, so don't worry about me.
Maybe they're closer because they're not biological siblings. It seems like my son appreciates having his sister around more, especially since he was an only child and then got a sibling when he was around elementary school age.
I'm sorry. What did you just say? What do you mean that they're not biological siblings?
Oh my goodness! Didn't you know? My daughter is adopted.
She is?
You really didn't know? Maybe I slipped up by saying something. But surely this isn't something worth calling off the wedding over, right? The ceremony is at the end of this month. It would be a shame to throw it all out of the window now, wouldn't it? Is it really that much of a big deal that your sister-in-law-to-be was adopted?
No, but I just feel like it's the kind of thing that I should have been told. I'm a little caught off guard, if I'm honest.
But it doesn't really change anything, does it? Ever since I adopted Zoe, I never thought of her as anything other than my own flesh and blood. Kai has also always considered her his real sister and always worked really hard to make sure she never felt like an outsider in the family.
Even so, I feel like this kind of situation should have been explained to me at least once.
Like I already said, we're just one big happy family without any distinctions. So it just never occurred to any of us to say anything. We're legally a family, so I don't see why we're any different from a family who are all related by blood.
But, Tracy…
Enough already.
I absolutely hate people who talk badly about my family. If my family says it's fine, why should I have to listen to the opinions of others? Just go set the table so that we can eat already. Well, this isn't something I'd imagined I would be finding out just before my wedding. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with adoption, but I do find it weird that they didn't tell me about it. I'm a little upset about it, to be honest. Well, no. It's not really that I'm upset. I just feel a little uncomfortable for some reason. Why did they have to hide something like this?
Congratulations, Delaney! You've been through a lot building up to the big day.
Oh, no, not really. I have my family and my bridesmaids to thank for everything, really. All I did was put on a dress and walk down the aisle.
Even just choosing the dress and wearing it all day is a big thing in itself. But of course, I will never know what it's like, because I never plan on wearing one myself. But it must all be very stressful.
Thank you for acknowledging that. But why wouldn't you be wearing one yourself?
I've decided that I'm never going to get married.
Why?
I just don't really see the romance in it, to be honest. You heard that I was adopted, right?
Ah, yes, I did.
There's no need to make that expression. It's not that much of a big deal. But anyway, maybe it's because my parents aren't my biological parents that I feel like this. I just feel like marriage would bring nothing but hardships.
Nothing but hardships?
Yes. And I don't have the confidence that I would be able to overcome those with someone. So the idea of marriage doesn't really excite me.
It doesn't necessarily always have to be that way. There are a lot of couples who have happy marriages that last a lifetime.
Yeah, I guess there are some, but I've not really seen any good examples of that. So I'm not convinced, to be honest.
I guess I can see why you might think like that. But you look happy right now, so I guess you don't really need marriage in order to feel fulfilled.
Yes, I am really happy right now. I think I really have finally healed from the trauma my biological parents put me through.
You really are lucky to have such a lovely family who cares about you a lot.
Of course! I know how lucky I am. And now you're part of the family too, which makes me even happier. I hope one day we can become like real sisters.
Thank you so much for being so welcoming towards me. I don't have any sisters, so I would also like to have a sisterly relationship with you.
I would love that. So basically, I can say I have my very own sister now, right? I think it was a good thing that my parents abandoned me. If they hadn't, I wouldn't have had such a great life, and I wouldn't have been able to meet you. Anyway, I really hope you have a great time on your honeymoon. Since you're going with my brother, you're for sure going to have a great time, and he'll be going out of his way to make sure that you're safe.
It sounds like you've been on lots of trips with your brother over the years, huh?
Of course I have. He's always spoiled me rotten, you see. When I was in school, he would always take me on a trip somewhere during the vacations.
He really is a good brother, isn't he?
He's the best! To be honest, when I first heard he was getting married, I felt like I was being abandoned for the second time. But having gotten to know you, I don't think that's the case, and I feel much more relieved.
Ah, you feel relieved, do you? What exactly do you feel relieved about?
I feel relieved to know that you're a genuinely nice person. If my brother had been seduced by some horrible woman, I wouldn't have hesitated to crash the wedding.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for thinking so highly of me. You've also really put me at ease by being so warm and welcoming.
That's good to hear. Well, I had better get going. I hope you enjoy the honeymoon.
Ugh, my stomach is really hurting for some reason. Your stomach hurts? Oh no. Do you want to go to the bathroom? Or I think they have some medical staff on hand at the airport so we can ask someone for help. I don't think it's anything serious. I think I must have just eaten something that didn't agree with me. Then you should go to the bathroom. We still have a lot of time before we need to catch the plane, so there's no rush. Okay, I'll head over to the bathroom now. Would you be able to look after my suitcase while I'm gone?
Yes, of course. Don't rush. Take your time, okay?
Okay, thanks.
It's not going to be good if he has to keep rushing to the bathroom on the plane. Maybe I should go and get him some meds. Oh? He didn't take his phone with him. What if he needs to call me while we're separated or something? Oh? Is someone calling him? Oh, no, it's just a bunch of messages coming in at once. Who would send this many messages in such a short amount of time? Looking at the profile picture, they're all coming from the same person. I hope there hasn't been a problem at work.
What are you doing? Why are you looking at my phone?
Oh, no, I wasn't. You just forgot to take your phone with you, and...
Why is your expression like that?
Oh, it's just that you were getting so many messages at once that I thought somebody was calling you. Why on earth would somebody send that many messages in one go?
Oh, it's probably my work group chat then.
It seemed to just be one person, though. They sent you 18 messages in the last minute.
Oh, that? Oh, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Are you sure it's nothing? From the profile picture, it seemed to be a woman.
Why on earth would I be messaging any other woman except you? Oh, unless it was my sister.
Your sister?
Yes.
But it didn't seem like it was your sister's photo.
Then if it wasn't my sister, it must have been work. There's one older lady at work who is always messaging in the group chat, and she even sends me personal messages as if I'm her son sometimes. She's probably just giving me a bunch of recommendations because she knows I'm going on my honeymoon. She's a bit of a nosy one, and she doesn't know when to stop.
Ah, really? It just surprised me a little. I couldn't think of any friends who would normally contact you that much, so that's why I stared at the notifications for a little longer than I should have.
I know I'm not super popular, but I do have people who message me every now and then, you know.
I know. I wasn't being suspicious of you or anything, so don't worry. You've been stuck to my side like glue for the past 4 years, so I know that you would never cheat on me or anything like that.
Have you forgotten how desperately I chased you and begged you to be my girlfriend?
That's what made me fall head over heels in love with you.
More like you took pity on me. Thank you so much for marrying an undeserving guy like me. If I couldn't marry you, I had made up my mind that I would never marry anyone else.
Surely that's not true.
But it is true.
Really? I'm really touched.
I promise to work hard to be the husband you deserve.
And I'll work hard to be the wife you deserve as well.
We should probably head over to the departure gate now. Let's get going.
Okay.
Are you not asleep yet?
How could I sleep when you're not here next to me? Who were you on the phone with for so long?
Oh, just a coworker.
Which coworker?
Even if I told you, would you know who it was?
Maybe I would. You mention their names from time to time. Who was it?
There's no need to be so interrogative. It was the older lady I told you about earlier. She's one of the managers, so I can't really tell her to shut up. But she said that she has been here before and was telling me where all the best restaurants were and where the best scenery was.
In the middle of the night?
I told you, she's one of those people who doesn't know when to stop talking.
Even if she's on the talkative side, bothering you this much while you're on holiday is crossing a line. Are you really that close with her? How come I've never heard you mention her once the whole 4 years we've been together?
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't take her calls anymore, okay?
I really didn't want to say anything to ruin the mood since we're on our honeymoon. But you've been glued to your phone all day long. You've been messaging so much that it seems like you haven't even been paying any attention to me.
I'm so sorry. It's the first day of our honeymoon, so I really shouldn't have been acting like that. It's just that I took time off at a crucial time at work, and my coworkers have a lot of things to ask me about. Are you mad at me?
Of course I'm mad at you.
Even though we came on this trip together, it feels like I came by myself. We only just got married, and it's like you're not even interested in me at all. What kind of wife wouldn't be angry at her husband for behaving like that? I'm so sorry. From tomorrow onwards, I won't check my phone again. It's just because it was the first day. I promise you that I won't be like this tomorrow. Trust me. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that you're acting completely differently from how you normally act. I get where you're coming from. I'm sorry. I really don't know what else to do except apologize. I also wanted to brag to my coworkers about how lucky I was to be on such a lovely honeymoon with such an amazing bride. I got so caught up in that I actually ended up neglecting you. I'm so sorry. Oh well, I guess there's no point in crying over spilt milk. But you had better keep to that promise and not behave like this tomorrow, okay? Okay, I promise. I really won't be like this tomorrow. Let's have a great time together, okay? Okay. He's definitely acting suspicious, so I need to check his phone. I'm sorry for going behind your back, but I just need to know. Whose number is this anyway? Why have they called him so many times? Is it really that nosy manager from work he was talking about? Oh, they sent each other some voice messages. Let's listen to them.
I miss you so much, baby. Should we just move in somewhere together?
No, we can't. You know that I have a girlfriend.
I'm your girlfriend. That girl you're dating is just a phony.
Don't say things like that. But I guess it is the fact that I have a stable relationship that allows us to meet without anyone suspecting us. What's going on here? I feel like I've heard that woman's voice before as well.
Thanks for the bag you bought for my birthday, baby. It was more expensive than the birthday gift you got for your girlfriend, right?
Of course it was. You only deserve the best.
Won't you get mad if she ever finds out?
What she doesn't know doesn't hurt her. And besides, never in her wildest dreams would she imagine that we had this kind of relationship.
She must be really stupid, like you said. How could she not have realized that you've been seeing someone else all this time?
I'm clever, you see. I made sure I found the densest, most clueless girl I could and proposed to her so that you and I could continue seeing each other without coming under suspicion.
I'm so moved that you went through all of this for me. But I feel like while you're preparing for the wedding, it's going to be a little harder for us to see each other as often.
Yeah, you're right. But I should be free next weekend, and I think that getting to hang out with you would make all of my stress disappear.
Honestly, you're so needy. I'm quite busy at the moment, but I think I can probably make time for you.
Who is she? Is she someone I know? Or is she some girl from a bar or something? No, I'm pretty sure I've heard her voice before, but I don't have this number saved on my phone. Well, whoever she is, this is undeniable truth that he actually has been cheating on me. He better watch out because I'm not going to let him off lightly for this.
Hello?
Hi there.
Sorry, who is this?
Are you the owner of this phone?
Yes, that's right. But who are you?
I'm Kai's wife.
Kai? Who's that? I don't know anybody called Kai.
Now look here. I've seen all the messages and read all the voice notes between you and my husband. And that's why I'm calling you. There's no use in playing dumb now when you've been caught red-handed. You wouldn't send 15 messages in a row to somebody you don't know now, would you?
I really don't know what you're talking about right now. I think you've called the wrong number. I'll be hanging up now.
If you hang up right now, I'm going to expose all of your messages online.
Why would you do that? I haven't done anything wrong.
I have the cold hard evidence here. I'm not going to let you and my scum of a husband just get away with adultery. I'm sure you won't be able to keep your identity hidden for much longer when the truth comes out.
Okay, fine. I acknowledge that what I did was wrong. I promise that I won't contact your husband ever again, and I'll even change my phone number so he can't find me. Is that good enough for you? So please stop threatening me, okay? I heard that you only just got married and you should be on your honeymoon right now, right? Surely you don't want your marriage to end in divorce this early.
Whether I end my marriage or not is none of your business, quite frankly.
I'm really sorry for everything. I promise I won't mess around with your husband ever again. My family can't find out about this. It would be the end of me.
I have definitely heard this voice before, and it's really grating on me. Now listen up.
Yes?
Have we met each other before? I think I recognize your voice.
Oh, no. We've definitely never met before. I work in a bar that your husband and his coworkers frequent. Oh, I did go to your wedding, though. So although we didn't talk directly, you may have overheard me having a conversation with someone else, and that's why you recognize my voice.
What did you just say?
I've already said that I'm sorry, and I'll end things with him now. Please don't get too upset over this. I'm really sorry.
I'll decide how things end here. Just know that if I catch you trying to contact him again, it's game over for you. I will not stop until I've tracked you down and exposed you for the shameless person you are. I'll even go to the bar you work at and trash the place. I'll make sure that your life is completely ruined.
Yes, I understand. I really won't contact him again. Please just leave me alone.
She was at our wedding? He actually invited her to our wedding. He is completely sick in the head. Do you have all your stuff with you, babe? You didn't leave anything behind, did you? No, I've got everything. Did you not sleep well or something last night? You really aren't looking too well today. Oh, no, it's not that. It's just that something really bad happened to one of my friends, and I'm just feeling really upset on her behalf. Oh, really? What happened to make you this upset over it? My friend just found out that her husband has been cheating on her with a woman who is also married. My friend just happened to see a message notification from the other woman flash up on his phone, and then she unlocked it and saw all of their messages. Oh, really? Some people really are nasty pieces of work, aren't they? It used to be always the men who cheated, but now it seems that just as many, if not more, women are cheating on their husbands. In this case, both genders have committed the crime. So if you were in my friend's situation, what do you think you would do? Well, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's going to be hard for your friend, but divorce really is the only option here. If one day I became a father and my son or daughter gets cheated on, I would tell them to get divorced and come back home straight away. That's right. That's how it should be. The person who cheated and the person they cheated with should both be thoroughly punished for what they did. Of course. So what is your friend going to do? Is she okay? Is she going to go ahead and divorce her husband? I think she's probably leaning towards divorcing him now. Let me know if she needs anything. Your friends are my friends, so if they're struggling, I'd like to help them out as much as possible. Thank you for worrying about her. There's no need to thank me. Please don't be too depressed about this. Everything is going to work out for your friend. I'm sure of it. Yes, I think so too. By the way, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you might be hiding? What would I be hiding? You know that I've been obsessed with you since the moment we met. All other women look like bogey monsters in my eyes compared to you. Oh, really? Yes, really. You're the only woman for me. Ah, is that so? Thanks for saying that. Let's finish packing our bags and head out. We can grab a snack before heading to the airport. Okay. He didn't let his guard down once, even though I was openly talking about a cheating husband. I didn't know he was such a despicable liar. I really need to know who this girl is. As soon as we get home, I'm going to hire a private investigator to find out for me. Hi there, ma'am. Oh, it's okay. I don't really need anything right now. Oh, no, it's not that. I just wanted to ask if you were married to a man named Kai Wright. Excuse me? Sorry if I made a mistake. No, you're right, I am. May I ask who you are? I knew it. I thought I saw him with you earlier. I wasn't too sure, though, because it's been a while since I've seen him. But who are you? Do you know my husband somehow? Yes, I do know him. So I knew that I had to come and tell you something very important while he was in the bathroom. I've been waiting for him to vacate his seat for a while now. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. If I tell you everything, it might take too long and he'll come back from the bathroom and catch us. So I wrote a note for you instead. As soon as you read this, you'll figure out why I'm acting like this. Here, take it. I'll be going now. Excuse me? You can't just walk off like that. What's going on here all of a sudden? What on earth is written in this note? Who is she, and how does she know my husband? What could she possibly have wanted to tell me so desperately? Is she the woman he's been cheating with? Hi, I've been friends with Kai's sister Zoe for a long time. We were both in the children's home together, so we go way back. We haven't been able to meet much recently, but we've always kept in touch regularly. When Zoe was around 18, she started to develop romantic feelings for her adopted brother. It also seems that he reciprocated her feelings. Apparently, the night of his 20th birthday party was the first night they ever spent together. I thought you were probably in the dark about this, so I thought you deserved the right to know the truth. Oh my gosh. Is she talking about Zoe right now? Come to think of it, the voice I heard on the phone did sound a little like hers. So, the adopted siblings who have been raised together since they were in elementary school and claim they see each other as no different to blood-related siblings are in love with each other? This situation is even worse than I thought! Honey! Don't call me that. Why not? We're officially beginning our life as a married couple now that we're back from our honeymoon. Aren't you excited for the rest of our lives together? Will you just shut up already? I'm sorry. What? Hearing you calling me honey with that lying mouth of yours makes me feel sick. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Ouch! Have you gone crazy? You disgusting piece of trash. What on earth has gotten into you? What have I done wrong? Did you really think of me as no better than a total idiot? What are you talking about? You must have looked down on me so much to play with me like that and cheat on me for our entire relationship. Did you want to make me into a laughingstock? Cheat on you? What do you even mean? When did I cheat on you? I already checked your phone while you were sound asleep and found enough incriminating evidence. I forwarded all your messages with her to my phone, so I have it all here with me. Wait, what? Wait a second. I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding here. A misunderstanding? You're in a position where even if you got down on your knees and cried and begged for forgiveness, it wouldn't be good enough. And yet you're still trying to come up with excuses. Should I start playing the voice messages you send to each other out loud for all of these passers-by to hear loud and clear? No, wait a second. Babe, please, just calm down a second. Let's go somewhere more private to talk about this. I have no intention of listening to anything you have to say. I'm going to divorce you, and I'm going to ruin both of your lives. What? Divorce? But we've barely been married for 10 minutes. Why would we get divorced so quickly? I told you that I can explain everything if you will just give me a chance. I don't need to hear your explanation. I just know that you're going to do whatever you can to try and protect her, and I don't want to hear it. Okay, fine. I understand. First, let's calm down a little, okay? Everyone is staring at us. Well, they should be looking. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who knew about this fiasco of a situation. Cheating is one thing, but cheating with your own sister? That's messed up. Will you just keep your voice down already? How do you expect me to be calm and quiet in a situation like this? Be thankful I'm not swearing at you and that I only slapped you the once. I would actually have preferred if it had been some random girl you met in a bar. Then I would just think of you as regular level trash and move on. But the fact that it was your own sister! You disgust me. This is a complete other level. It's not true, though. I would have to be crazy to go and do something like that. I don't think so. After all, since you're not blood related, there's technically nothing stopping you. Even though it is incredibly messed up. There really is nothing between us. Is there really nothing between you? If that was the case, why did she freak out and say that her family could never find out about this when I threatened her over the phone? What? Thanks to you, my life has gone down the drain. And there's no way I'm just going to let this slide. I'm going to make your lives hell, so you had better be prepared. Babe, wait. Who's there? Babe, it's me. Ugh, what on earth are you doing here? I'm here because you didn't answer any of my calls. So now you've both come here to throw a bunch of excuses at me and claim that you really loved me the whole time?
Delaney, my brother really hasn't done anything wrong here. If you want to punish someone, you should punish me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm planning on punishing you too. I'm preparing a lovely little social media post with all of your messages. I'm also planning on messaging all your friends and coworkers with a nice little detailed explanation of your relationship, complete with the message evidence. You even sent pictures to each other and didn't delete them. You both really are very, very stupid.
Please, anything but that. You can punish me however you like, but please don't do that. Please don't make this public. Our mom doesn't know anything about our relationship. If she finds out, she will probably disown me straight away.
Oh, boo-hoo. What a sad little sob story. Do you expect me to feel sympathetic towards you when you've ruined my marriage and made me waste 4 years of my life? I really don't think you have the right to expect me not to ruin your life in return. Do you not have a conscience? You must have thrown that away a long time ago. Now get lost already.
Please, Delaney. What do I have to do for you to forgive him? I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Why would you be the one to do that? I should be the one begging for forgiveness.
No. This is all because of me. So I should be the one begging for forgiveness.
You shouldn't have to humiliate yourself like that. I said that I would do it. I'm the older one, so you need to listen to me. What a ridiculous scene. Did you come here to show me just how much you two love each other or something? I don't need to see it, so get lost. Stop causing an embarrassing scene in front of my house. But babe... Ouch. You should have got lost when I first told you to. Why can't you seem to understand anything I've been saying?
Are you crazy? You could have just said how you feel. There was no need to slap him like that. What's wrong with you? We could report you for assault over this, you know.
Oh, that would be fun now, wouldn't it? Well, if you're going to sue me for assault, then I might as well make sure I got both of you, shouldn't I?
Ouch!
How dare you hit her like that? Oh dear, how moving. I'm almost in tears. Now listen here, you stupid little girl. Do you think your brother really loves you? If he did, why would he get married to someone else?
He just did that to protect me.
What a joke. Do you really think that getting married to another woman is how the man who supposedly loves you protects you? You're just a plaything that he'll use until he gets bored, and then he'll toss you to the side. He wanted to marry someone else so he would have a secure option to fall back on when that happened. He didn't marry me to protect you. He married me to protect himself.
No, that can't be true.
You've been completely brainwashed, haven't you? No matter how much you fight for him, you'll never be anything more than his side piece for the rest of your life.
Well, don't you know that side pieces normally receive more love and affection than the actual wives?
Wow, you really have completely lost it. Yes, it's true that a side piece may receive more love, but in the end, what does she really gain from that? The moment she starts wanting a little more from the man, she's immediately cast aside. That's the reality of being someone's side chick. No matter how much you struggle, you'll have to hide your existence like a secret your whole life. And you're proud of that? To your man, you'll always just be nothing but a point of weakness.
No! That's not true! Kai, tell her that it's not true! You said that you would spend the rest of my life making me happy, didn't you?
Why don't you step outside for a second? Delaney, babe, please, let's just talk about this. You didn't say anything to your parents about this yet, did you? If I end things with Zoe right now, nice and quietly, would you be willing to take me back and we can start over from zero?
What are you even saying? Are you willing to just throw me away like that?
Don't be annoying and just shut up, okay? If harmful rumors about me start spreading, I'm going to make sure that Mom disowns you and throws you out on the street.
What?
It seems like things have gone sour for you two because of me, huh? I'm going to remove myself from the situation now, so the two of you can sort out your gross, messed up relationship between you. Babe, wait! When my ex-husband's parents found out about his relationship with his sister, they both slapped him in the face and refused to look him in the eye. As for his sister, she was immediately disowned and thrown out onto the streets. They even considered disowning their son as well, but they were too afraid that he would go and try and be with her again if they did. Instead, they forced him to shave his head, and I heard that his dad had been in talks with his friend who is in the army about sending him for some corrective training. I did expose the truth about their relationship online just like I threatened to, and they ended up losing all their friends and their jobs as well as their family's respect. The mother-in-law who used to side with my sister-in-law and husband to criticize me is nowhere to be seen now. Now she keeps blowing up my phone, saying that she acknowledges that what her children did was shameful, but she still kept begging me to take her son back. However, I wasn't going to be shaken in my resolve to divorce my husband after he did the unthinkable and actually cheated on me with his own sister. And the fact that he cheated with his sister aside, I am a firm believer in the once a cheater, always a cheater philosophy. Zoe, are you out of your mind? Why are you sending death threats? Mom fainted, she was so shocked.
This is only the beginning.
But despite everything, she's still the mother who raised you. There's no need to behave like this.
Don't start spouting nonsense about love to me now. You were just playing with me this whole time, and Mom and Dad were as quick to throw me away as my biological parents. You took advantage of me in one of my darkest times.
Huh, don't make me laugh. You're the one who came into my room while I was sleeping and climbed into bed with me that night. I told you before that you flirting with me made me uncomfortable.
Stop making excuses. You can't make yourself into the victim in this scenario. You reciprocated everything. You made me believe that you loved me more than anything else in the world. But in the end, you chose that woman over me. You just threw me away like I was nothing but a piece of trash. Perhaps what you said was true and you were always going to toss me to the side whenever you felt like it. I'm not going to let you get away with this. I'm going to kill both you and your parents. You're all going to rue the day that you decided to throw me away. Getting abandoned once was enough, but to be abandoned 3 times? It's too much. You all deserve to pay for what you've done to me.
I only just changed my phone number and she managed to find this one as well. Are we going to have to move out of state now? We've already moved house once. Or are we going to have to change our names and appearances and flee the country or something? I can't even live a normal life anymore because I'm so afraid of this psycho and what she might do to us. How did things end up like this?
This is the end of the story. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And why not leave us a comment in the comment section down below? See you in the next video!